Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. It was Liverpool 2, it was Midtjylland 0, and yes, it was a pretty drab performance, all told, from the Reds, who managed to get, one shot on target, I think, in the whole game from normal play, not counting, obviously, the penalty from Mo Salah as well, but that was fine. We won, didn't we? Great. I'm here's your reactions to the game. If you're a YouTube member, you can get involved right now, live in the comments. If you want me to read a comment, and I've seen it already from a few guys early doors, you get just write Mitch first and foremost, so I know that you're talking to me, and I'll read through some of the best ones. For example, we've got Pov here. So I thought Trent was brilliant, man of the match performance. Reece Williams didn't put a foot wrong since coming on. Wouldn't mind seeing more of him. You may well get your wish, I feel. Yeah, lots and lots of positivity about Trent. So I think, again, I feel like we're in that stage of the season now where people forget that players take a while to get up to speed, teams take a while to gel when you've added new bodies. And yeah, just in general, we're seeing a type of football, a pre-seasonless type of football that you very rarely we've ever seen. You've seen it from individuals, but to see it from like full teams and leagues, which is largely what we're seeing now, it's hard for us to recognise what we're kind of looking at the moment. So yeah, Trent's taking some criticism. I thought he was really good tonight, absolutely. Liam Lawrence saying, mate, my men of the match are Trent and Williams. I think they both played amazing and nothing really got past them. I think they bossed the game. Yeah, I've seen a couple of bits and pieces about Gomez. But I thought Gomez, people will think, if people don't like Gomez, I think that one moment near the end where he gets skinned inside the box, will probably lead people to go, oh, he was terrible, he had a bad game. Nah, Joe Gomez was really good again tonight. I thought he led the defence really well, and there's moments where attacking players do good things, and that was a good thing that their attacking player did, and Alisson being big and really hard to beat is one of the things that puts him off his shot, so it kind of was what it was, really. But yeah, no, good to see the young lads come on again and put in another assured performance. We might very well need that. Adita and Narayan Roy, made Salah and Jota goals, give us 3 points. Minamino's touching game needs to improve. Jota has 3 goals already. Trent is man of the match. Williams in great shape. Yeah, Minamino, it's a bit unfortunate for him, really, isn't it? Because I think he's starting to come into his own. I think he was starting to understand the 4-3-3 and the false 9 within that. And we've changed formation, and he played all over the front three tonight, and I don't think it really suited him necessarily. I mean, he was largely central, but what I mean is, he's having to learn another new formation with another bunch of lads. And if you're playing the Bobby Firmino role, I think an understanding of the players who play the game with you is vital. Bobby Firmino's brilliant, but it's accentuated by, again, knowing where the people who are going to be for the passes and what have you. So it was probably one of Minamino's weaker performances, and I think he's looked excellent in the games that he's had for us and the chances he's had so far. But Jota, again, continues to thrive. But the thing, you're right, what Jota's doing, he's scoring goals. And I think goals cover up a lot of things. And Jota, at another game there, in fact, 2 games on the bounce with his first 45 minutes, he's been a bit anonymous. He's not really impacted the game. But he's got on the score sheet again. Looks very, very, very promising indeed. I just want to say welcome to Paul Somerville, who's joined as a first team member. You can get involved in the comments now. Yes, don't forget, if you want to comment from me, just write Mitch first and foremost, and I'll get through a couple of them in a minute. Ray M with the $1.99 US dollar super chat as well. Thank you. Just says Jota. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Liam Lawrence, people forget Joe's only 23, needs to leave him be, only a kid himself. Look, this is the point. He's not 23. He's not a kid, and I'm sure if you're any 23-year-olds watching this, will go like, I'm not a kid. I'm a man, damn it. You are. You're a grown up at that age. But in football terms, it's not that he's a kid. It's just that we shop around Europe looking for lads who are Joe Gomez's age, to bring them in at that age to start to blood them into the team. Joe Gomez has been with us since he's 18. And he's put in some massive performances over the years at fullback, both fullback positions and at centre half in some of our biggest games, on the way to us winning all the big trophies as well. He's class. This is the season which was always going to be an important season. The next 2 years are going to be the real determining season for him, where we know whether we've really got something or whether he was just a young lad with loads of promise. Like Micah Richards had loads of promise as a young lad, but never quite fulfilled it as a player. And I'm sure he'd argue he had a pretty good career, largely, but he was seen as the heir apparent to England's next great centre half, and it never happened for him. Similar for Joe Gomez, but I think if he keeps putting in performances like this, and it's going to be a big challenge for him not having a senior centre half alongside him to guide him through. But I've been really impressed with how he's conducted himself since the injury for the Virgil van Dijk. So sound. Paul Somerville saying, thanks for that, lads. I probably would have been knocked out by the second half, not for our Rizzler convo. Yeah, the fan zone commentary was good fun today in a weird way. I'm just going to jump over to Twitter just quickly, and then I'm going to come back to the fan reactions in the members chat in a second. But we got Shakir Shomik here. Says, the front three instantly made us look more threatening when they came on. Looks like it's Reece and Nat Phillips for the next couple of weeks with Gomez leading the back four. Look, obviously, the Liverpool just better with the world-class players in the team. Jota, Minamino, Origi, Shaqiri, not world-class players. Jota might be. Minamino might be. Shaqiri on his day might have been certainly getting up there. And Divock, God, he probably deserves a statue alongside Bill Shankly for some of the stuff he's done in the last few years for us. But we're going to be much better with those players, and fine. That's what having a squad's all about. It's not about this game. It's about next game and the game after that and the game after that, and it's about the games when we get to May, and if we still got life in the engine, still got fuel in the tank for Mo and Bobby and Sadio, and we've got other lads who are up, fit and firing and integrated into the team. We've absolutely nailed it there. Official Dickhead, who I'm enjoying his reaction, so I'll put another one in here. Abstruzel, fairly drab game, but 3 points in the bank. And we got to learn a few things. Midtjylland is apparently Danish for yellow cards. Didn't know that. Bringing on two of the best forwards in the world makes opposing managers poo their pants. Yep. And finally, that Chris and Paul are annoyingly loud eaters. Oh yes, we are. These mics. Yeah, it's horrendous ASMR shit. Jalissa Castrodale says, Reece looked the business, stayed calm, made good decisions and tidy passes. Tonight can only be good for his confidence. Trent Alexander-Arnold, excellent too. Yeah, I agree that Reece Williams, he wasn't on anyone's radar. I mean, it's been mentioned, was he on loan in the conference last year? To make that jump up, and look, we never know. Sometimes the sliding doors moments in footballers' careers, where if they get an opportunity and they get to take it and they thrive in those environments, he might well do. He's got an opportunity more than probably any young centre-half has had at Liverpool in the longest of times. It's up to him whether he's able to take it, and fingers crossed he does, because he has looked pretty good so far. Dean Murray, my God, that was a hard watch. Very sloppy at times and disjointed. Fabinho, another huge loss. Yet again, we pulled through and got the 3 points under the clean sheet. Plus Jota straight into the goals up the Reds. Yeah, I mean, talk about having an instant impact. Who knew that paying £40 million for a forward attacking player to add to your team should have positive results straight away? I wonder whether people now, given how the seasons have gone so far, I think it certainly eased a bit of the pain that people were feeling about not getting Timo Werner. Certainly has for me anyway. Austin Langdon says, Trent saved us, easily man of the match. Most important things for Fabinho, though. Absolutely need him or Matip back ASAP. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Yeah, I know. Look, Liverpool are going to need some major luck between now and January at the earliest with regards to centre-halves. And yeah, Fabinho, I think we'll all collectively cross our fingers and toes on anything that needs to be crossed to make sure that Fabinho is fine, and that was very much just a precaution, hopefully. Talking Red, says, absolutely abysmal. Any good team batters us tonight and we concede loads. Absolutely terrible. Minamino and Origi, the worst of the lot. Milner can't be a starter anymore. He was terrible too. I thought Milner was all right, actually. I thought he put a decent shift in the midfield, particularly given that he picked up the yellow card. He picked up it was a very, very intelligent yellow card from James Milner as well, by the way. I thought he was fine. Minamino and Origi actually looked a bit better. We played him centrally in the start of the second half. But yeah, I don't think a great performance from any of them. But I think it's I don't know if I'm using the expression right, but it seems specious reasoning, I think, to say that a good team would batter us. I think if our team with those exact players put that exact performance in against a really, really, really good team, maybe, yeah. But that's not how the world works. That's just not how it works, is it? That's not how life works. So I think Liverpool playing a better team, we'd have put a better team out and our team would have played better. I think what you've got to remember is that when Liverpool are rotating at the moment, as said, you're taking the opportunities to get the best lads some rest where needed so that you can have them in the games that really matter. The Champions League group games don't really matter. You can drop points in the Champions League group stage and still progress. We've done that every year so far, and we've made the final 2 of the last 3 seasons. So we must be doing something right in that regard. But also, for the first time ever, and you look, let's use Minamino and let's use Jota as an example of this, we're actually not just dropping in some lads to give the lads a rest. We're actually making players better. So you're making Diogo Jota a better option for us by playing in this game. You're making Minamino bad game, but you learn more from your bad games than you do from your good games in a lot of times. So yeah, it was boring, it was shit, but it's absolutely abysmal is overstating it. Just a smidge, because Liverpool just won 2-0 in a group game, and I think that's the first time. In fact, there's a stat, I can't remember what it is. Is that the first time? Certainly the first time we won our first 2 group games under Jurgen Klopp. So yeah, I think that bodes very well. Dean Foley, not a good display, but 3 points is the main thing. Alexander-Arnold, my man of the match. Yeah, lots of shouts for Trent as man of the match. Keep yours coming in. Just dive back over to YouTube. Johannes Nyberg with 56. Reece got a bright future ahead of him. Solid performance. Trent, man of the match. Aditya Narayan Roy, mate, hashtag Jota 10k goals, great milestone. Yeah, it's really interesting because maybe it shows a little bit of a passing of the torch of who's on next in line. Divock seemed to get Liverpool scored their 10,000th goal tonight, and I think we were all saying it was always going to be Divock Origi who did it, because it would be a very Divock thing to do, to write himself further into Liverpool folklore. But maybe this just shows this is what we've got. We've got another lad who can come in and share the goal scoring burden in Jota, and hopefully it's one of those things where we look back and it's not like he's not a cult figure where, you know, we look back on Divock Origi and we say, oh, look at all the boss moments, but no one looks back at him as like a legend in the true like best players in the world to play for us. Hopefully this is Jota who you can look back in years to come when he's finishing his career and he was an absolute Anfield legend. This might have been the first step towards it. I certainly hope so anyway. MVK. Jota 1 goal off Divock's EPL and UCL tally from last season shows the difference in class already. He'll be a star. Exactly. And this is no need to dig out Divock Origi in any way, shape or form here. Jota's brilliant. Jota is, he was bought to be a genuine, natural fit for what we do, so we don't have to fundamentally change our system or change our style of play. He is another in the mould of Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah, and yeah, he's doing what we've bought him to do. And look, Jota has the ability to score, 15 goals this season. I think that's a good return. He could get more, and for the first time since Coutinho left, we've got the potential to have 4 forwards who score double figures, and you can play all 4 of them and you play well, or you can change 3 and you can play 3 and then swap 1 out on 60 minutes and still continue to add to the level. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Listen, thank you so much to everyone who put the comments in. I've Pov with the really interesting one. It says, think the international break coming at a decent time for Fab's injury. Yeah, maybe not. We've got a couple of weeks yet till the international break, which is not ideal really, but no, fingers crossed for Fabinho, of course. But yeah, Liverpool done the business, and this is what it's about at the moment. Now, if you remember last season, it wasn't pretty at the start of the season. It wasn't pretty, and the Champions League was often where we'd draw or we'd drop points, and it would feel like there was more problems. If Liverpool go and get 3 points against West Ham by hook or by crook, Liverpool will probably be not only top of the Champions League group, but top of the Premier League come the end of the weekend. I'd say that was a pretty good thing, regardless of some fine-tuning that might need to be done on the pitch. If you agree, let me know. Drop a like on the video and come and subscribe to the redmentv.com. We've got some wonderful content there for you. Tomorrow, the Final Word show will be there for subscribers to the redmentv.com. If you want one bonus show and you don't want to go over and sign up to an additional separate website, you can become a member here on YouTube as well. You get the weekend's Final Word show and you get access to custom votes, which you can use. And there's loads of boss things. Look, I'm wearing a boss thing right now. Our 10-year anniversary merch is now available. There's some cool mugs we've got. There's t-shirts, there's a sweatshirt, and there's this wonderful hoodie as well. Helps celebrate the true fans of Redmen TV with our wonderful anniversary merch. Hope to see you in it. Hope to see you on it. And we'll be back with the player ratings and Mr. Chris Pajak on the YouTube channel very shortly. You can cast your votes, get involved. It's a boss show, and he'll see you there. Ta-ra. Hey everyone, Mate here. I want to tell you all about the fantastic set of perks and benefits we have got for you guys when you sign up to be a member here on YouTube. There are 3 tiers available. You've got first teamer, you've got club captain, and you've got club legend that each come with their own, as I say, perks and benefits. First and foremost, of course, you've got access to custom emotes, emojis that you can use within any one of our live streams, of which there will be plenty this season. You also get 10% off Redmen TV merch from our merchandise store, which will be linked below. Also, if you go for tier 2, this is where things start to get really interesting. You get access to an additional 60-minute show each and every week. Throughout the season, that is the final word show. 60 minutes looking back on Liverpool's weekend game, usually only available on the redmentv.com. That is there for people who sign up at club captain level and for those at club legend level as well. In addition to the aforementioned perks, aforementioned emote, and that wonderful final word show, you also get a 20% discount code off Redmen TV merch on our merch store as well. And of course, you get to support everything we're doing on the channel as well. So if you love all the free content we've given you down the years and you want a little bit more and you want to have a little bit more extra access and you want loyalty badges as well, we have got you covered with a YouTube membership. Sign up now, get more content, get emotes, get badges, and support the channel. Nice one.